United Way of Florence 2018-2019 campaign video.
Take one.
Gavin was about 9 months old when we first got our first set of hearing aids. And I remember walking into the room with Dr. Burrows, and he immediately put the hearing aids on Gavin and turned them on. And Dr. Burrows stood behind us and whispered Gavin's name. And it was the first time that I realized my son was deaf. Because his face lit up like, what is that? And he looked around, and the smile that was on Gavin's face for hearing for the first time was just unbelievable. And we were all excited, including Gavin. At 9 months old, he had no clue what he was missing out on, and it was the first time that I realized what he was missing out on.
Whenever I put them on, I can hear the birds chirping, and I can hear people around me, even though they're far away, I can still hear them.
And ever since then, Dr. Burrows and PD Speech and Hearing have been taking care of him through all of his hearing aids. We got pregnant again with Emily 5 years later. The day she was born, we got the same news that they were having trouble with her hearing. We got out of the hospital. Within a week, I called PD Speech and Hearing. I said, let's get the ball rolling. We know what we need to do. And within a month or two, Emily had her first hearing aids. PD Speech and Hearing has been a huge impact on our lives. Without them, I wouldn't know in what direction I needed to go or where I needed to be for my children. They've actually played a huge role in our life, and I encourage anyone who can give back to PD Speech and Hearing to do so, because without them, my kids wouldn't have an opportunity.
United Way of Florence County 2018-2019 campaign video, take 2. So it all started with the toothache. They had a career fair at Virginia College, and we were just going around to all the tables, and I went to the table that said Mercy Medicine Free Clinic. I asked if they do dental care at this clinic, and she said, yeah, they do free medical care, free dental care, and free medications for the uninsured and working poor. After my tooth started hurting again, me and my mom, we came here, we did an application at Mercy.
The senior volunteer who did her application talked to her and found out that she had actually quit school. She was going back for her certified medical assistant. And when she did, she encouraged her strongly to please go back and get your education. That's something that you really need. She started back to school in 3 weeks. And she said to her people at the college she was going to, she wanted to do her preceptorship here at Mercy Medicine Free Clinic. And so we were able to allow her to come and do her preceptorship here at Mercy. She said, may I stay on as a volunteer? And we said, sure, we'd love to have you, because we saw the quality of the work she did.
For some reason, my heart just kept leading me back to Mercy, because, these were the people who helped me so much, and they've done so much for me. They fixed my tooth, they got my blood pressure under control, they got my sugar under control, they're helping me lose weight, they're helping me do all this stuff. And I really want to be there, because working with them is like working with family. It's always love. It's just real love being at Mercy.
Jasmine was a very special person, and she just affected me that day for some reason. I think I cried, but she was just a special girl, and she continues to be a special girl. And I don't think her road is very easy, but she's in a really good place right now at Mercy Medicine.
She came to us as and precepted, volunteered, and then it was a very short time. We saw what good work and quality work and the commitment and dedication that she showed. We decided to hire her. And I said, can you work? We need you. And we hired her 4 days a week, and she absolutely loves it.
They not only took care of me, but they taught me a lot. They taught me how to be a better medical assistant and how to care for people. And I really love that, and I can't thank Mercy Medicine enough for that.
Mercy Medicine Free Clinic cannot survive without the great support that United Way does. By giving, when you give generously to United Way, that ends up causing us to be able to care for the homeless, the people coming out of prison, the uninsured, the working poor. And without that, we could not survive. But Mercy Medicine Free Clinic is what we are because of United Way being such a shining star and playing that role, major role, in this community.
United Way of Florence County 2018-2019 campaign video. Take 3. My father, he's pretty much non-existent to me, while my mother, she suffers from mental illnesses. So my cousin acquired custody of me when I was about 1.5 years of age. After about 4 years of being in the foster care system, I got adopted and moved to South Carolina. When I was first introduced to the Boys and Girls Club, my adopted brother Ryan Jackson, he introduced me to everybody. As time progressed, I started to get more comfortable with the environment.
When I first met Joey, he was the confident kid that I see every day. He was just his own person, like he knew who he was and he was comfortable with that. I can tell that came from a lot of time of realizing and recognizing who he really was as a person. And I credit that to Mr. Spates and Mr. Tony because they help him a whole lot. They help him be himself.
If I haven't gone to the Boys and Girls Club, I really don't know where I would be, but I wouldn't have opportunities like this, performing commercials, getting job experience, be one of the top ranks in my class, whether it's with the mentors, the environment, or anything else that it can provide. Now, since it's played that role on my life, I can also provide it on other kids at the Boys and Girls Club's life.
Every day we get kids lacking confidence, kids who don't really know what they want to do, so we work with them. And so they see Joey as, like, why is Joey so confident? Why is Joey so confident? But they also see Joey interacts with us. So they feel we should interact too. So when we interact with the kids, they just get a confidence from this place. I don't know what it is about the Boys and Girls Club. We just build and develop great kids all over the board. From 7 to 18, we build great kids. We have a great culture here.
I am where I am today because of the support of the Boys and Girls Club, who are funded by the donors who help make this possible.
Hello, my name is Kevin Russell, and I'm honored to serve as the 2018-2019 campaign chair for the United Way of Florence County. I took on this role because I wanted to do my part to improve Florence County, but I can't do it alone. I encourage each of you to play a starring role in our community by taking on the role of donor and giving to the United Way campaign. So together, we can help change lives in Florence County for the better. Lights, camera, give.